This is it. Actually, it. I know I said in the last one, this is it, but I didn't realize it was going to be two parts. Hello, ladies and gents, I'm Mr. Reed, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. We are in the hallway with Maya. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so. Maya, there's no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why my aunt? Everything is going to be just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh. Miss Von Connor, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? It had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. I need to cut my hair. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age? Are you done? Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you. Let the whole world know of your defeat. And even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Okay, bitch. Let's go. Yeah, some more tricks up your sleeve. Trying to disprove.
Court will now reconvene. Yes, Your Honor? Can you prove Miss Eni Mighty had a motive?
Yeah, I believe I can. Eni Mighty and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that's the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Mighty, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive? I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past?
Miss Mighty, if you please.
Okay. I definitely don't think it'll do any good, but... Bitch. My glasses are loose. That was... last year in May, something really bad happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so, I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door, and, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows, day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister?
Why are you so loose? Tickety. Those were mere rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
We question everything she says.
Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May too. The thing with all the patients dying was, May 2nd. And, our accident was, on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was, totally tired. So that's why. Duh. Something really bad happened. Oh. There we go. I accidentally hit the stick. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah? What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was 'cause the medicines, like, got mixed up. Is that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis? That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. Night of the accident, she was tired while driving. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True.
But like, I don't, like, have a driver's license? This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay. Anyway, I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I, like... And, like, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. Where's the amend? I thought she amended it. Didn't have a license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. Oh, really? What is this, then? Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? A lie, not the truth, opposite of the truth, fib, something made up. I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hody, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Ah! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November? What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license.
Ow! Cry, and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive. Ah! Don't just stand there, yourself. Not you too, Mia. With the whip, and the pain, and the owl. Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean.
Wouldn't be allowed.
Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see. Bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... Is there anything about the car that could be helpful? We're gonna go straight there, I think. Red... Yeah. Was it a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
Oh my damn. You are not this tense. And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I have a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor.
Yes?
Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's not the point. To be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. This new car was like a totally special model from England. Is there anything in here that's gonna help me? Late night, two women center divide. One of them was not able to escape. Ongoing investigation revealed the driver had fallen asleep. That's the interview. I don't really remember anything else. Miss Miney. Mimi was nurse. Okay, so... Can't look at that. Alright, I don't have anything. I think I'm gonna have to just keep pressing it. Good job, Phoenix. I yelled, hold it, pretty forcefully. But I don't actually know what to ask about the cars. Ask for the heck of it. So, yes. What am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars. So we are in the States, but it was a foreign car. So it is okay. Thank you for explaining that. I always thought that this was in Japan. I mean, the Korean village is... Oh well. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? You, what do you know? That sleek shape. Oh, look at her going. It's Mimi. It's Mimi. It's Mimi. It's Mimi. It's Mimi. I'm 100% sure now. I'm not doubting that anymore. Forgive me. Personality really changes at the drop of her hat. Pun intended. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. She, would say things like, "No way, am I letting a noob drive?" Alright, so... There's nothing yet. Is there? Passenger seat that night too. Let's push this. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Yeah. I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, like, in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There's something very big here. Also, you are in Pearl's body, so you are wearing 8-year-old clothes. You're gonna Hulk out. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural sounding testimony. We have to attack it. By doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path. I know it. Me almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Alright, let's press this. Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be, like, the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. Alright, so it has to be something with it being a special model. This new car was like a totally special model from England. There has to be something in here that doesn't disprove it, but further, it's gotta be this, right? Like, this needs to be, because it says I opened the right door and, like, got out. So that's what I need to present. That is my evidence right now. But is it here where she amended her stuff, or is it where she talks about being in the passenger seat? Nope, oops, wrong button. Let's just load that so we don't have to sit here on nothing. Present. Let's go. Oh, they were at the bar. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? Huh? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be it if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left.
What do you mean by this?
Oh my gosh, old man. Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Order! Order in the court! Order! Order! I pooped a little. It's okay. Order.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Edie said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi. That is what Edie said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Edie or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? I want to say Mimi. Mimi was driving that night. I know, like, at this point, like, it's kind of... Yeah, Edie was actually driving because she got out of the right side, but like I said, I full-heartedly believe that this is actually Mimi and not Edie. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said The witness, Miss Eenie Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question.
The next question?
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her real name is. This witness's real name is... Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Of all the foolish drivel, then how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is the picture she gave to the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then, the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of the dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. For the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Von Karma.
Why did you say my name just now? Looks like it's been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right. The person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. this was her last chance. A chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Mighty choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Le Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
Innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay? This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How would you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. This legal? I don't think that was legal. Can she be arrested? Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud! A sham! Please arrest her. Contempt of court, bro.
Now then, looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Yo! We did it, oh yeah. No eating here tonight, no eating here tonight, no eating here tonight, you wanna die. Sorry. Congratulations, Maya. Sis? Oh, they get to hug again. It's because Maya's always channeled Mia before. This is, I mean, technically it's the second time of channeling her, but the first time, Mia was technically behind bars and shackles and everything. She couldn't hug her. It's the first time she gets to hug your sister. Oh, well, since she died. I mean, she obviously hugged her before. Sis, I didn't mean to kill. I just didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Mani had planned to open the door to the chamber herself, and then you and Lada would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick!
Congratulations, Maya.
Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First, my sister, now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like this? I'm gonna save because I'm pretty sure I can actually present something here, and if I get it wrong, I don't get to go back. I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please. I need an answer. reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan should be Pearl.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Karain Village. That person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's blood would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family. My aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. Next person would be Pearl's. Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Date and time unknown. Solitary confinement, cell 13. My precious Pearl, you are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with the whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
Okay, crazy lady, bye-bye.
And that is the end of Reunion and Turnabout. I'm rinsing my eyes. Sorry. Turnabout Big Top. So I have to face Spawn Karma again. Bleh.
Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I greatly do appreciate it. And until next time,
Peace out.